Well, hey, how are you? How are you? Hey, so it's been 6 months since I've been doing this on Tech Savara. Every week, basically going in and exploring a new topic and diving into something. And then in the last few weeks, I've been working on a project, and so every kind of exploration has been related to that project. And really, what can I say? Reflecting on the 6 months, so that's I think 26 videos. It started off as an interesting idea and I was really kind of enjoying it. It was kind of fun just doing something different, but I felt like when you're on YouTube, it's like I needed to provide value for you, right? So I needed to do something that would engage you and you'd find interesting, not just for myself. Otherwise, it'd just be, why not just do it? I guess the camera does help me focus, does help me communicate, but I didn't feel that was enough. So I don't know if you've ever, a good analogy that I found when I was just today, to the situation that I'm in with regards to this exploring thing for 6 months that's been happening, is that, I don't know if you've ever been on a hike, and you usually go on a hike and there's kind of like a set path for where you go, right? And you kind of do it and you might go off a little bit here and there, maybe if you see something, but generally speaking, you stick to the path. And if you go off on your own, if you decide to just there could be a way to get to somewhere, somewhere interesting, and you go off the beaten path, so to speak, and you keep going and you keep going, interesting, and you get scrub, and you might scratch yourself. You go through and you find an interesting place, and you go, wow, that's really cool. And that's essentially what I was trying to do with this whole 6 month exploring, just throwing stuff out there, seeing where it would go. And essentially, the other case when you do that is when you're kind of going through finding your own path, just exploring and doing stuff. In this analogy that I was referring to, you kind of get stuck and you get to a point where you can keep pushing and you keep pushing and it just gets more scrubby, it gets really thick, and you just feel like it's like a dead end, right? It's just like, stop, there's nothing here. If you were to go forward, it would just be a waste of energy. You might hurt yourself or something along those lines. Like, you'd kind of have that instinct built into you after millions of years of evolution. When you're out there in the scrub, jungle, bush, wherever, you kind of get a feeling, okay, this is it. I'm not equipped to go further, at this point. I don't have a truck that can drive over this lake that I'm just at, or I can't fly because I don't have a paraglider on me when I'm at the edge of a cliff, or I don't have a machete or a chainsaw, or a big enough bulldozer to knock down the trees and everything. Maybe if you do, you don't really want to. So essentially, I go to this point I am now, and I feel like that's it. I'm not really happy with the way it's structured. I'm doing it, and I'm spending a lot of time editing, and it just seems like a waste. And I actually started doing coding streams. And I felt like that was actually far more interesting for me because I started to get people to come on the stream and I was talking to them. And so what I'm going to do, instead of exploring as a video, which doesn't, the views are really low and there's not really any feedback, it just seems like a pointless exercise. So I'm going to do streams, a 1 hour stream of coding time, once a week, along with the other stream that I'm doing, which is like on the Tech Pulse, just going through various news, just these live streams, just to share ideas. I guess it's live, so it kind of brings people. You get conversations going, and you can share ideas. It's a lot more interactive. But the videos, I want to do commentary. I still want to do videos, so I might do just commentary videos that like this once a week on a certain topic. Not really. It's more like a reflection of a certain topic. Like, it could be a different tech topic, different language, or an idea or something. And I actually have a really good topic. that I watched a video by the Primeagen today, and right at the end, it was about this team who's marketing their AI LLM as the end of the death of junior devs, right? And I won't go into too much detail. I'll comment on it in my commentary video, but that's what I'm going to do. So that's the end of exploring, really. We're going to do that in live streams, coding once a week. You can check out the live stream schedule. I do have one lined up for next week. I'm going to change the time a little bit, so I'll kind of tweak it so it kind of fits in with my work schedule as at the moment. I still got a number of clients that I'm working with, and so it's kind of the Coding time really can't be client work because that's proprietary, and it kind of has to be some of the work that I'm doing on the side on my own projects, which will be interesting. It'll be some interesting stuff, mostly related to Swift, maybe embedded stuff. We'll see where it goes. I have a number of books that I want to jump onto, so that may be something that I follow up as well. So the stuff that I learn from the books that I'm reading, I can set up some projects, set up some code. Yeah, so really that's it. Guys, it's a kind of reflection of the last 6 months. It's really been fun doing it and learning a lot about different topics. But the value that I feel is it's not really that valuable for the people that are watching it. It's more valuable for me, and I want to do short form videos that maybe are more valuable in commentary than watching a video of me coding. And the reason for that is because I did this open source thing. I open sourced this architecture, and I posted it on Reddit, and somebody commented, said, I don't really want to go through 50 minutes of this, because there was a lot of examples of code that I did, and you learn about how to use this architecture, right? And that was fair enough. I realized that the exploring videos of me coding were like reaching like 1 hour, and when they started like 20-30 minutes, and even then it was too much. So I think the short form was probably better. There wasn't really anything interactive going on. I wasn't talking to anyone. It was more just coding. So that's it. I'm going to wrap that up and take it to streaming. Take the coding stuff to streaming. It seems probably the logical thing to do if you're live coding. And the commentary videos, which would just be kind of a reflection on different things, will go into the pre-recorded and kind of edited videos. So guys, that's it for 6 months. The next 6 months we'll go for 2 live streams. We'll go for the Tech Pulse, we'll go for the coding sessions, and we'll do a commentary video. It's kind of like piling more on. It seems to be growing. We'll see how that goes for the next 6 months. Yeah, guys, all right. Well, thanks. I hope you stick around, and if you're interested in more like coding stuff and commentary, do comment about what you do want to talk about, what interests you, and how perhaps my point of view and experience can shine some light on these topics. So thanks very much, and I will see you next week on live stream and on the commentary video. Thank you very much. And I guess if you're in the US, it would be Independence Day. So happy Independence Day for yesterday, I believe, or the day before. Well, either way, happy Independence Day, belated Independence Day, and I will see you at the next stream. Bye.